In this video, I'm going to be covering HubSpot's desktop notifications. There are 3 different types of desktop notifications that HubSpot has, and I want to show you how to customize which ones you get and how you get them, and then what you get them for. So if that's of interest, stick around because that's what we're going to be covering in this video. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Chris. I'm the owner of Boolean Automation. We are a no-code consulting company that works with painting companies to help streamline their business operations. This video is a part of a larger series of videos where I'm showing sales reps of painting companies how to get up to speed and leverage HubSpot to its fullest potential. So if you're interested in more about what Boolean does, you can see the links below. If you're here to learn about the setup, go ahead and stick around because that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. All right, so desktop notifications. You're going to get here from the settings gear up in the top, click on notifications, and then go to the desktop tab. So there are different types of notifications, and one thing that's really cool here is that it will show you what the example of it. So I can click send me an example, and you'll see that right here, I got a little red dot that appeared on the bell, and I can see this is a bell notification. So I can click that. And it's, that is a bell notification. So you'd have to be paying attention to that little red circle that's on the bell, but that is what bell notifications are. Pop-up notifications, you'll see that while I'm inside of HubSpot, it pops up like that. One thing to note about bell notifications is that if I was just in a different tab, so now I'm on Google and I got a bell notification, I might hear the ring if I have the HubSpot open in a different tab, but it's not going to come onto the screen if I'm not inside of HubSpot. The browser notification is a very cool feature that will browser notifications appear on your screen when you're not active in HubSpot, but the site is open in your browser. So as long as you have HubSpot open, you can be alerted. So we're going to show you how to turn this on. To turn this on, you need to go to the left sidebar, go to notifications, click on desktop, and then right where it says allow browser notifications, you have to click allow, and then there's a dialog box that should show up in the top. And I don't have that because I've already changed the settings, but you need to allow that. So let's say that you accidentally or inadvertently did not allow those notifications to come through. The way that you would resolve that issue is by going into your Chrome settings. So I'm going to bring my screen here. You click on these 3 dots, and then you're going to go to settings, and then with the notifications, you have this site settings. So notifications, and then this is showing you which sites you allow to send you notifications. So if you click here where you find HubSpot, you will see notifications. We have set this to allow. So in HubSpot, in my case, I have set this to allow. So if you have not, or if you had accidentally denied or did not allow the notifications, that's how you would get it turned on for HubSpot. And by the way, if there's other apps or websites that you use, this is where you would go to update that as well. So jumping back into settings here, now what you can do is if you look here, we can say, do you want to play a sound when you get a pop-up notification? Do you want to display a red dot when you get a bell notification? So you can have those on. And then now back to here, if you watch the other video on email notifications, this is where you can set up and choose which things are important for you to be notified about. So from the perspective, you're new to HubSpot and you're just trying to understand notifications, I think it's most important to just scroll through. If you don't know what something is, for now, I would probably recommend to leave it on and then just remember in a month from now, when you're trying to refine your notifications, you can come back in and turn things off. I think it's so valuable to see what HubSpot can notify you for and make sure that you are getting those notifications in the way that suits you best. So this is where you would change all of those settings for the desktop notifications. And the other thing that's nice is up here, if you wanted to turn off bell notifications altogether or browser or whatever, you could just say, I'm going to turn off all pop-ups and nothing else. You have to save your preferences before you do that. So I save, I click here, and now I've turned off all pop-up notifications. So that is an option for you as well. And then when they're all collapsed like this, I would say from a sales rep's perspective, I'd probably just dive into the deals and maybe turn these on to make sure I don't miss those ones. And then we have tasks, I would say is critical. So if a task is assigned to you or a task reminder, that's nice to have. Dashboards you could have when you're mentioned on a dashboard. I think that's nice to have. That's where you're going to see all your sales numbers. Deals, probably the most important. Make sure that you have the notifications on for deals. So that is adjusting these settings for HubSpot desktop notifications. Hopefully that was valuable. And I'll have a separate video that breaks down the email notifications as well as the mobile app notifications. So you can stick around to check out those videos. This is Chris with Boolean, where we free you up to do what you love.